Hello everyone, it's me again. I'm going to stream part 3. I am a little sleepy, so I did miss part. I missed streaming last week, and I wanted to stream if I had the energy because I got a little sick. So I wanted to stream if I had the energy. Let me place my phone. I wanted to stream if I had the energy today, and I did, and I can add another stream because I wanted at least 3. And I did want to play this game because I'm not playing this game besides on the stream. So I gotta where I want to play, but it can kind of get me to stream. Because I want to stream consistently. So usually streams, I'm hoping to be every Thursday. The stream being Monday was kind of not. I think I streamed last Monday. It was not typical. So I shall be streaming for a short little while. Hello, buddy, yo pal. How are you? I wanted to let you know. I'm glad you could come in. I'm gonna play part 2 for a short amount of time. Well, you're at a little hearts. I like the little hearts too. It's kind of cute. But yes, I was a little sleepy. I'm good. I'm a little sleepy. To be honest, but I wanted to stream because I think it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. I like it. That's it. It's just fun for me to yap on video and play the games. So I wanted to stream consistently. So this won't be 30 minutes long. It'll probably be a little shorter, but I enjoy it nonetheless. You stand at the edge of the classroom. What was that? Where was it last week? Oh! Wait, go back. Go back to the title screen. I was not here. It was where? Hello, yeah. Sí, mi amigo. I'm talking Espanol. Okay. I was not there. Okay, we need a load game. See, I was about to replay shit. And I remember, so where we were at the last time was when, I, the beanie, of course, took my second bite of Colonel Sanders' scrumptious bucket of chicken. And I teleported to another universe, some Food Wars type shit. And so I wanted to, and I stopped right there because I thought it was pretty. And that's the only reason I know. Let's see if I have to redo the scene. Or can it? Wow, cafeteria is nicer. We played this already. Okay. I guess I literally played this already. I'm not playing this. Oh, the puppy has a salt issue? Yeah, the puppy does have a salt issue. I'm gonna get my water. I don't know if you can hear me back here. So the puppy does have a salt issue. One of the options last week was in the game was to give him a little treat to bribe the professor, of course. And I gave him a beef treat. And he's like, "What are you doing, trying to kill me?" I'm trying to watch my salt intake. Oh yeah, the galaxy. Yeah. So that immediately got you kicked out of the culinary program. I should know how to, bribe my professor properly. Of course, one little mistake from me. Yeah. So I left at the galaxy. Yeah, I guess I was trying to kill him. Yeah. So I ended up getting the chicken. I kind of want to go back and see what happens if I give him the ball. But I guess that's also could be a word. And I sped up a little bit because I'm gonna speed up a little bit. To where my childhood rival, what was it, Ashley, and what was his other name? Yeah, Ashley Van was like making fun of his bitch ass, and then but Ashley was like, "Oh no, senor, I actually really like him. So I don't know why you're being so mean." And Van was like, "We were literally being mean 5 seconds ago in front of him, dog. What are you doing?" And so that was that. That's a little a recap because I speed clicking. I'm gonna click this because I already read through all of this, and I want to get to at least like where I bite the chicken. Okay. Yes, we're here. Yes. 10 out of 10 recap. Thank you. Okay. So, I'm a very good storyteller, you can tell. Shucks. So here we go. This is where I have my final bite. I was gonna read the least part. I was gonna read all that shit. I read it. I felt the feelings. I ain't coming for that. So, let's read it. Easy now! Exclamation point. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket, and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Oh my god, there we go. We got there. Okay. Tasting Colonel Sanders' foods teleports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, grinding a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind in meditation on the moment and try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders and Culinary Heart. Swing towards the light. I feel like swing towards the light will kill me, but I kind of wanted to swing towards the light. And I feel like this is probably the most like, I feel like the right answer is the first one. It's to focus your mind and meditate and try to identify the flavors. But it's really giving let's swing towards the light. I want to see if I lose. Okay. Somewhere up ahead, a light beckons you. The flavors are so intense you become wrapped up to them, unable to resist. You reach towards the light. It grabs your hand and pulls you closer and closer until your fingertip connects with the end of everything. You are forever lost in the land of tender fried chicken bliss. Your mind dissolves. There's no beanie now. There's only herbs and spices. Though Maria tries to revive you, she cannot. Game over. That's crazy. I think like Colonel fucking killed me, dog. Okay, try again. I just wanted to see what happens. I knew I would die, but I didn't know how bad. Okay. Oh wow, it puts me to the front? What the fuck? Making me speak like I just read all of this. I literally just read all of this. Okay, fine. I'll press the right button for the storyline if that's what you want me to do, game. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. And try to identify, savor the moment, and everything that tells you about the Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. I'm gonna say I could just do this one, savor the moment, and it tells you about culinary. I'm gonna say this one. You let the womp womp. Yup. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it. section savoring. That says savoring. I know it doesn't, but we're gonna pretend that it does. Savoring every bite. Salt, maybe. Pepper, too obvious. Oregano, basil, maybe. But there's something else. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper. Deeper! Deeper! Yes, even deeper. Still. Until you find it. Could it be... Oh, wow, they censored it off? Yo. I think I... Yo, they fucking censored it off. You really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use. Censor. You try to go into even deeper for the sea of flavors, and this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You step out of it and realize this information was meant to be secret, and yet you know. A medal of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look, you realize everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach... Yo, there's literally only one option. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles after ever so softly as you approach. He stops. Nope, that's not stoops. He stops. What is he doing? I allow you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second? Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on the chicken? Ha ha ha. What a bold question. No. What a bold question to ask. That's not what the sentence says? How bold to come out and ask. Bro, where'd you pull up this staff from? It's an idea. I had a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time. As I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Of course, Colonel Lee. It's just you and me here talking. I can't keep a secret. In fact, I got some of my own that I'd really like to trade. What's the rush? The semester's only just getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not giving up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persist. I don't even know what I'm... Damn! I was looking at the words, but I'm not even looking at his face. Jesus. He is... I am giving him the ick. Jesus. Ooh. That's crazy. I just realized this the stupid cafeteria. You know... Okay. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? Exclamation. Oh, question mark. You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Oh my god, Colonel literally stop telling me like your secret family recipe is giving like Mr. Krabs. I feel like all intimate right now. Just one ingredient. I can't tell you. But I can't tell. I use censor. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Censor? Wow. You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. And censor definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you can't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're... Oh man, did I make a good... It didn't do immediately game over, so I'm gonna assume... Is it love? It could be. Oh, for the ingredient for the chicken or for Colonel Sanders that feels for me immediately within an hour? I'm gonna assume that you mean about the chicken. So for love, it could be love. I was thinking, imagine, like I was thinking, kind of scheming, ooh, beanie weenie, a little dark, because I was like, oh, all the chicken, is it just all failed chefs, and that's the recipe? It could be all failed chef, and that could be the recipe. I mean, he's gonna love you. I know. I don't know if I'm getting Colonel Sanders in this game. I'm still heavily confused on, like, if it's like, I'm gonna date Colonel Sanders, or I'm gonna date people in a Colonel Sanders school. So I'm still a little confused about that. But nonetheless, I'm gonna date someone, hypothetically. He did whisper hot nothingness in my ear. So I'm gonna at least give him that. Yo, I can't just take this game seriously, and I think I need to take it as seriously as my culinary career right now. I was thinking, I was like, it's like, I was like, because I went into like a new multiverse, or like new dimension. I'm like, oh my god, did you drug me? Calm it down. But that was not where this was going. I think Sander maybe he just added a little sprinkles of love. So that's a way nicer idea. Okay, but let me read the sentence. Wow, you're whacked up in the huge revelation. You notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. Colonel, my boy. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. Oh my gosh, where's my Colonel Pooh? Colonel Pooh? I gotta think of a nickname for him within these 3 days if we're bound to be together anyway. You find Colonel Sanders outside standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school building. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Okay. Alone together for the first time, you figure out now would be the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Okay, I think this is the perfect thing. I think this choice is better than the last choosing, than when I was in the dark emptiness tunnel. Okay, then my 3 option is nag him to show your own strengths. 100% would be the best option. Wow, him with a big idea to add up an additional ingredients to really spice up things up. Be modest but thoughtful. So because I don't know what I'm gonna say, and this can go south real bad. Like, I feel like bad when you're on, like, I don't know. I feel in my bones that I could go with wow, him is a big idea. Wow, him with a big idea. But we literally just started talking about the recipe and he fucking walked away. Be modest but thoughtful. I think I'm gonna be to add an additional ingredient that's to really spice things up. Nag him? Okay. You know, I've been thinking about your secret recipe. Of course you were. You didn't simply forget a flavor combination like that. That's exactly right. I remember because I've tasted it before. That's crazy. I stopped at a random fried chicken stand the other day, and their chicken tastes exactly like yours. Did you just compare my chicken recipe to a random fried chicken stand? Well, yes, I did, but it was really good chicken, and especially it was frozen first. Frozen chicken. Colonel Sanders struggles to conceal his emotions, fighting back tears of anger. I can't believe you said such a thing. You realize you've done an irreparable damage to your relationships, from with which it can never recover. He's hurt. How could you? Hey, Beanie, you saw that this game was called Dating Sim, right? If that's your idea of dating, this game is not for you. That's crazy. Oh, damn, that's brutal. I know. I didn't think I was gonna say all that. I thought I was gonna brag, or at least nag about something. I didn't think I was gonna. Yo, the whole game called me out. That's crazy. And I think KFC's the whole thing is like, oh, we're not frozen type thing. Yeah, so I'm gonna try again. Hopefully it doesn't push me too far in the options. Okay. I can just let this go by. I think about how my story will continue after I've graduated. Okay, so now we're at the right beginning. Wow him with a big idea, be modest but thoughtful. Okay, I'm gonna say be modest and thoughtful. Oh, yeah, guys, you saw the hearts. You saw them hearts right there. You saw them hearts. Shit, I'm smooth. Super smooth. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now, you got his attention. Shit, Colonel about to be my man. Wait, I can't hit that no better. Colonel about to be my man. And now you got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. And the interplay between salty and savor and pepper. It was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Beanie. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Wait, is it like he feels that I will also be a great success? Did he not feel like that before? I'm just saying, I feel like when you first talk to me, you should just look at me and be like, ooh, you're successful. And I think that should be the ideal of everything. I don't, But again, alright, Colonel. Well, at least I got you in my bag. Hey, I'm dancing right now. I'm shaking my shoulders. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show off our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no. We get to show off our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans. You're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Does she only make tiny food? Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. Sprinkles. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Grab a pair off. Naturally, Maureen looks over to you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on. Damn, they didn't even give me an option. Damn, I'm just gonna leave my best friend at that. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this team as a wait, I misread that sentence. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two. That is me, you, if that wasn't clear. Damn, Beanie. I know it's myself, but like I didn't know I was such a god darn. Like, I'm just jumping on Mr. Colonel. I want to be my partner. You want to be my... No, wait. Want to be my partner? Sure, Beanie. I'll prep our station. Without you as a partner, Rima is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep bop bzz beep. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. What did you want to ask? Who did you want to ask to be Marina's partner? So Pop is the side with the blue. Side kid with the blue. And then Clank is the little bot on the right. So these are my options. These are my options. I don't know any about their cooking ability. I know that Clank is really, really good. Like, he's a really Gucci. He's like top tier student. Like, look at him. Clank is like the top tier, and Pop, I don't know his cooking. Like, he's just, he says his name is Pop. And, you know, his name's actually Bob. But he's reading his name backwards. He's a little dyslexic. So, these are my two options. I will say with Clankerino, I'm gonna say with Clank. Sorry, Pop. I think Marina will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay. I already ate. He's clumsy, right? Yeah. Oh, poetic. Yeah. So, oh no, I clicked it. Okay. Pop is very like Pop is a little clumsy. He's a little clumsy guy. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what's the point of school even at this place. At this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. I don't even know how to... You know, I feel like the game did it best for that sound. You know, I do it for the one time. For the one singular time. Warp, warp, warp. Okay, I'm stopped. Hold on there, fella. We didn't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzzt. Tissue? I hardly know ya. Clank judges and a panel shakers loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. I'm glad. I'm glad. You know. Look is like you two will be fine. It's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. All right, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide it up into the steps. No chef is an island. No, chef is an island, and it takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get that idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Okay. Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandma mashed potatoes and gravy. Did the robot just flash them? I'm not really sure. I know some bobs and I know some flankers went up. And that means he's a little excited. I know he's a little excited to work with her. In robot, I don't really know what that means. So we can go with yes. Just for fun. Okay, I'm gonna say using octopus. Okay, octopus. It says simple. I wanna say octopus. I wanna say steak tartare because I'm not really sure what that is. Like, I know it's I went with octopus. I was thinking about trying something exotic. Maybe a dish that incorporates octopus in some way? I'm more down-home type chef myself. What about something that go with me here? Walk on land? Actually, there are certain spices of octopus that will leave the water. For an instance, have you heard of the... Yo, what am I becoming a ocean nerd? A octopus. I don't know how good chicken nugs that I'm supposed to read that, but that is the name of the creature. It leaves the water to hunt for crabs. An octopus that walks upright and hunts crabs? Now I've heard everything. The world is truly a marvelous place, isn't it? Octopus crabs? It sounds like you're describing one of my signature dishes. Are you trying to steal my thunder? Boys, what's all this hostility? Has this competition been moved up today? How dare you try and muscle? Oh man, I gotta read this while my hurt. How dare you try to muscle up on my culinary turf? No one better touch a Campopero, dude? Capahapo. No one better touch my food without going through me first. I think there's been a misunderstanding. No one muscling in on anyone's mollusks. We were simply discussing today's assignment. You should cut the tension in here with a chef's knife, which makes sense because chef knives are usually pretty sharp. Look, we weren't just talking. I'll happily step back from any and all seafood. You know what? I'm going to make mashed potatoes and gravy. I know my grandma's recipe by heart. Keep the tentacles. You begin to... Yo, he's still here. He's literally crying a tear. Fight, and kiss. You know what? Probably with Van, he looks like he would kiss me after. You begin to peel and boil potatoes and try to extract yourself from this thorny situation, but your new rivals aren't having it. I doubt that you even have the capabilities to work with ingredients so delicate. You should probably stick to microwave dishes. Unlike my friend Van, though he may be the man, I have no doubts whatever so about Colonel Sanders' ability to conduct creatures worth admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might have to have a better partner. I might make a better partner than you then. This thing... Yo, did she just call me a thing? That's why I was stuttering on your reading lines. I'm just saying. That's more of an insult for her. I'm saying I don't care. has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down we cast complementary shadows? We fit together. Like a thigh and drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense. But one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't want to watch. If you don't watch out. And if Beanie and Van Mount are so inclined on the sea, perhaps they should go together. Ashley, are you suggesting I share secrets of my special saltwater sauce with this nuisance? I'm disappointed in you and all of you. Ashley's going at you hard. You need to ask some backup here before things get ugly. Turns kernels and hunks in your time of need. Turn around forever, Rusty, who always has your back. I kind of want to see what Colonel does. I don't know if Colonel's going to do anything. I'm here to learn and to express via my cuisine, not Becker with primo donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class. So let's respect the format, okay? Turn to Colonel to affirm that you're on the same page. I choose Colonel and Colonel chooses me. Isn't that right? Sometimes conflict can actually build character. I don't want you to shy... Oh, wait. I don't want you to shy away from a bit healthy competition with our peers, Beanie. Wow, is he not that into you? You'd think he'd be a gentleman and would defend you in a situation like this, but did you do something to offend him at some point? You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but steady structure. You look down at your situation and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed potatoes. You've already been cooking this whole entire argument. You've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plated in plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your nature passion guided you, though the steps you knew so well while your attention was somewhere else. I know just what to do. Colonel extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your neatly finished potato dish. Oh my god! Shit! Gravy flows down to the mold of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular! Rennie would be so proud. That's crazy. Not homie Colonel. Colonel holds a spork to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let it go. You two stand holding the same spork, and for a small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Ooh. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig in the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a happy sparkful up. When you see Alicia with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then filled with rage without thinking, you feeling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right onto Ashley's stupid, beautiful face! Van, do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy, realizing it's delicious! Horrified by this revelation, he slicks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Beanie. We do not waste food in this broomy cooking arena. Put enough cinders and I expect better from you. If you threw one more spoonful, you better be prepared to eat it out from Whatever it lands. And it has free potato slice. Bamber pushes back over. I covered dish in his hands. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. It's just a few minutes. I prepared a full meal. Lays upon a spectacular bruised tentacle of octopus. My soapy saltwater sauce and plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You ignored me for too long, and that ends now. And I, who will have the first bite, and you will look with envy. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know what to say. But I do have something to say. In this, the stream will be over. I'm going to end the stream here. Let me go back. I'm gonna be ending the stream here, and I want to say thank you for watching. I hope everyone has a lovely day and stay beautiful inside and out. I'm going to be ending the stream right here. Stay cool.